What? One of one. Mookie freaking Betts. Drew Reimer.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
They smell so good. Is it just me, my friends? I know this sounds absolutely horrible. Anybody else here like the smell of gasoline? Give me a hell yeah in the chat. I don't know why. Obviously, I don't huff or anything, to be straight with you. But I've always loved the smell of gasoline. I don't know why. Oh, hell yeah. Wow. I am so peanut butter and jealous, my dude. This is absolutely freaking amazing. Wow. That is a Tyrannosaurus Rex tooth. Dustin, you win, bro. How cool is that? I love it so much. Jonathan over here says, man, 6-year-old Jonathan just peed himself. You're not cool unless you pee your pants. If peeing your pants is cool, then call me Miles Davis. Battle Mariners. Oh my Lanta. Wow. Check that out, you legends.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Congratulations to the Tampa Bay Rays and Kirk Noah. You just got yourself a Strokes of Gold Junior Caminero. That is a case hit, my dude. Congratulations, Kirk Noah. Damn, brother. And you already know, buddy, that is a rookie. So if that was mine, that would go straight into the pre-grade pile, my dude. Damn. Hey, get out of my head, Kirk Noah. I love you, brother. Thank you. I am so stoked we could pull that together, big man. Wow. Oh, wow. Number 22 out of 25, Jackson Churio. Congratulations, Kirk Noah. Goodness gracious, my man. That is beautiful. You know what that deserves? Junkwax! Nasty! Congratulations, Kirk Noah. 22 out of 25 on the Churio. And that is a triple material relic, buddy.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Holy shiitake mushrooms. How about a fantastic Friday morning banger? How about a little morning wood?
Giggity, giggity.
James Wood. On card. Mojo Refractor. Prospect autograph. Lightning has struck twice, ladies and gentlemen. There you go, Mr. Behrman Sr. Torrey Holt. Junkwax Nasty! Holy shiitake mushrooms. Congratulations, Dylan Carter. Holy cow there, buddy. Wow. That is not numbered, but that is still absolutely beautiful. Congratulations, Dylan Carter. Amazing. Wow. I am so stoked that I could find that for you, Dalen. Name the 5 best rappers. Dalen, 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 and Dalen because I rip hot fire. There you go, buddy.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my.
Very good. Okay, very good.
Gods recognize gods. Who the fuck is that guy?
Beautiful. Yes, it was DJ. But would you just look at it? Our second Kayla Harrison rookie autograph here in the family. Bro, you win.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Junkwax! Nasty! Congratulations, Felicidades, Cesar Mendoza. Beautiful tarjeta, mi amigo. And Kayla Harrison is a soon-to-be Hall of Famer. Seriously. One of the best female fighters that we have ever seen grace the planet.
Our old song was baby back, baby back, baby back. It was about ribs cause that was our thing. Our new ribs are bigger, the whole menu's better. So we changed the song to be bigger than ribs. Chili's is back, baby back, baby back. Oh baby, Chili's is back, baby back, baby back.
Oh my Lanta. Oh, Senor Mendoza. And gotta love pack number 4, my brother. Come on. Junkwax nasty. Congratulations, Felicidades, Cesar Mendoza.
Oh my God.
How about stud prospect for the Colorado Rockies? Charlie Condon on the Power Brokers. I know it, Luke, I know. That is absolutely beautiful. 2 out of 8 on the Charlie Condon. And Condon is a stud. Stab it for Brian, then toss it. Your wish is my command, sir. There you go. Pick the paper up, put it in the bag. Bop, bop. Pick the paper up and put it in the bag. Give me a hell yeah if you remember that. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. A couple of stabbed wanders. And then he wants us to go ahead and chuck them as well. Double yeet. See ya. Seattle Mariners. Number 2/100. And folks, how about first on print to 100 on the Juan Soto?
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
How about a casual Friday morning bookend, ladies and gentlemen? First on print, Juan Soto to 100. How cool is that? Congratulations to the Nationals, and that is Rob Richardson. Oh, it's backwards. It is a redemption, and oh my Lanta. Wow. Dual autograph, Seth freaking Rollins and Drew McIntyre. Damn. P.T. Barnum. Ooh, you got a Jack Ruby. Jack Ruby relic. Wow. That's fun. I'm putting that one in a penny sleeve for you, and we will top load that one before it gets mailed off to you. Mark Bluma, But that is a first here on the channel, my man. That is the very first.
This is where the transmission came from, right?
Yeah, I heard it. Cracking wax and breaking backs.
Then it's time. Let's go get our spicy water.
It's a Fantastic FriYAY Morning with the JWV.
Started in a closet, just a small-time dream. Now it's ripping packs, a collector's stream. From vintage gems to the ultra new, Dalen's the name, bringing fire to you. Junkwax vintage, cracking it loud, ripping through the packs, drawing a crowd. Baseball magic and some football blitz. Every rip's a hit when you're rolling with this. Sound of the brakes snapping through the air. You never know the treasures you'll find in there. Hero, rookies, legends sign with flair. Dalen's got the game, no show can compare. Feel the rush, feel the high. Cards in your hand, the limit's the sky. Flipping backs, chasing stacks. Every corner, every crack. Junkwax vintage, cracking it loud, ripping through the packs, drawing a crowd. Baseball magic and some football blitz. Every rip's a hit when you're rolling with this. Junkwax vintage, it's a card show vibe. It's where collectors and the legends collide. Dalen's the host, bringing life to the trade. Each card rip keeps the magic replayed.
Yeah.
Well, top of the morning to you, my dear friends. How the heck are you? Happy Friday, legends. Well, good morning, Bree Bree. Good to see you over there on YouTube. Sincerely appreciate you tuning in over there, my dear. Mr. Sean Brewer, good evening, my man. Good morning, I should say. Mr. Brian Smith, good morning. Mikey Kobach, great to see you. Mr. Ernie Larson, top of the morning to you, Big Ern. How you doing, legend? Junkwax Friday. You are absolutely right, Soups. Good morning to you, you legend. Justin, great to see you again, my brother. And you are absolutely right. Last night went hard, didn't we? Did a whole frickin' 5 hours last night, my dear friends. It was magnificent. So thanks for hanging. Good morning, Scotty C, over here on the TikTok. Great to see you, my dude. TGIF is correct. El Mango Loco. Mr. Gurky. What's up, dude? Good morning. And Willa, it is great to see you again, my friend. Thank you for the kind words. You rock my face off. Beautiful. All right, folks. We have a fantastic FriYAY ahead of us. And remember, you're going to see this ugly mug 3 times today. We're going to be live this morning, like right meow. We're going to be live this afternoon at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time on Whatnot. And then we will be back here tonight at 8 to 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time for a fantastic FriYAY Night Lights. And I'm ridiculously excited to be there. So, and by the way, folks, if you do not already know, we have not 1, but 2 juicy PYT mixers that are going to go live tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So might want to keep your eyes peeled to junkwaxvintage.com. Just saying. All right, legends, let's get some music happening, shall we? Beautiful. Let's bust into that spicy water. I love it, Mr. Koba. It is mail day for you, my dude. Enjoy your package. Aw, thank you so much, Justin. Beautiful. You know it's Scotty C over here on TikTok. Some of that delicious spicy water. Good morning, Mr. Jim Cos. How you doing, legend? Another OG of the family gracing us with his presence on this fantastic FriYAY morning. Hayden, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the family. Nice to have you, my dude. All right, legends. As always, if it is your very first time here, welcome. If you have been here before, welcome back. My name is Dalen, also known as Junkwax Vintage. You can find me here almost every single morning, ripping packs and also cracking some backs. and having an absolutely wonderful time with the rest of the family here. So if you are new here, folks, keep in mind that we are live on 5 separate simultaneous platforms right meow. So if you want to find us on TikTok or Facebook or Kick or YouTube, or if you want to come join the whole rest of the fam family over here on Twitch, that would be awesome. Please feel free to do so. Also, if you want to participate this morning, you are also more than welcome to do so, and you can head on over to junkwaxvintage.com. That's where you find everything having to do with this channel. There is sealed wax up there. We've even busted some hobby boxes, so there's hobby packs up there. There is supplies up there. There's merchandise up there. There's a blog up there if you want to educate yourself. So feel free to go check out junkwaxvintage.com this morning, my dear friends. I would love to rip something together. Tiger, thank you for smacking the follow button. You and I both, El Mango Loco. Jim Cause. So whatever is easiest for you, buddy, like Facebook, or you can just email me, at Dalen@junkwaxvintage.com. Thank you in advance, Jim Cause. Bree B. She's over there lonely on YouTube. Well, I appreciate you being over there, Bree B. Typically, YouTube just does pick up a little bit, but as you know, we're trying to build that platform over there, so thank you so much, Bree. I truly appreciate you being over there on the tube. That is beautiful. Shout out to you and Lolo. Good morning, Marky Mark and the Wheels Bunch. How you doing there, big man? Hope you're having a fantastic FriYAY. Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko. Good morning. We have 2 legendary Scotty C's in the house this morning. Big Ernie. He says, I just took the Nationals in the Allen and Ginter break, just trying to help fill it. Brother, that is amazing, and I cannot thank you enough. So, let's bust into our very first pack of Juicy, Junkwax, and then, my friends, we'll refresh that shop for the very first time this morning. Let's take our morning trip back to 1986. See if we can't find a Ricky Henderson. Maybe another Holy Noli. That would be awesome. Good morning, J-Rod. Top of the morning to you, Tio Smitty. Yay, yay. ¿Cómo está, my San Antonio hermano? Mr. James McMillan. Bro. You and I have the same name. Mr. McMillan. Seriously, dude. Good to see you again. Top of the morning to you, my man. Making my morning every morning seeing you there, James. Beautiful. Fun fact, my dear friends, my name is Dalen James McMillan. And I have a James McMillan over here on TikTok. Gotta love it. Top of the morning to you, my friend. All right. Promo. How about some Doc Gooden for the Mets? Old Brett Saberhagen, that is Big D's PC. Shout out to Mr. Littman. Jimmy Key for the Toronto Blue Jays. Shout out to our Canadian cousins. Glennon Wilson with those rose-colored glasses for the Fightin' Phillies. Mikey Moore. Shout out to Big Worm. Also known as Michael Moore. Juan and Emilian Samwell, who looks deep in thought in that photo. And that's it, actually. That's the last card of that pack. Nick Bolton, good morning. Michael's cousin. Thrice removed. Hope you're having a good morning, my friend. Welcome. Alrighty. Let me snag myself a little sippy here, folks. Excuse me. Sheesh. Must be Friday. JC has our first question of the morning.
Oh, yeah. What kind of a question you want to ask her?
He says, what is the card with the trident rotating back there? Don't think I've seen that one. That is a Julio Rodriguez anime art from the Topps J-Rod collection. That is a super short print, and it is a PSA 10, and that is part of my PC, and I love that little bad boy. That's why it's up there. Aw, thank you so much, JC. I appreciate that, buddy. Why, thank you, Mr. Bolton. Isn't that cool? Yep. Julio Rodriguez on that one. Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate that. That is exactly why it's up there. Just some eye candy for you. Alrighty. Uncle Smitty, you gave me a shout out. Oh, you played golf with a kid named Dalen. Dalen? You met another Dalen? How dare you, sir? I'm just kidding. Justin says, can't drink spicy water all day if you don't start in the morning. You are absolutely right, my dear friend. I am powered by that spicy water. Okie dokie. I'm going to refresh that shop for the very first time on this fantastic FriYAY morning. We have 2 breaks up there, and of course, my dear friends, if we feel either of those, we will bust them this morning. Mr. Ernie Larson, I see you there, legend. Thank you so much, good sir. We are getting very, very close on this Allen and Ginter, folks. There you go. We're down to Guardians, Diamondbacks, Marlins, Rays, Rockies. Let me make sure my numbers match up here. 5 teams remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct. We are good. In our 2025 Top Series 1, that is $10 a spot, there is 16 spots left, so we're almost halfway. Getting close, gosh dang it. Uncle Smitty, you did not hug the other Dalen. That makes it so much better. Beautiful. How old was the other Dalen, if I may ask? What age is he? What level is he on? Mikey Koba, thank you for dropping that helpful information in the chat, my brother. All righty. I believe we are current in the shop. Justin, taking spot number 6. Why, thank you, Mr. Davis. Good morning, Captain Morgan. Good to see you there, Dan. Top of the morning to you, my man. He was 20. Well, I was here first. We'll call him Dalen Jr. Good morning, Mr. Moore. Your ears must have been burning, my man. I was just giving you a shout out. Good morning, Teddy Edison. Jim Cos, did you do the PYT 5 hobby box last night? We did the football break. I think that was 6 boxes last night. So we did 3 breaks last night. We did Donruss 2025, box number 27, if I believe my memory serves me correctly. We also did the All-Star game break last night. And then we also did the 6-box football mixer last night, Jim Cos. That is what we did last night. All right, Justin Davis, spot number 6. There you go, big man. Good morning. It is wonderful to see you there, Steely Dan. How we doing there, Bryant? Uncle Smitty. So the 20-year-old Dalen drove the damn golf ball over 300 yards. Kid's got some power on him. Nice. Must come with the name territory. I'm just kidding. I can't golf. I'm really, really bad at golf. I will totally fess up. Well, good morning, Mr. Concrete. How you doing there, brother? Buenos dias, hermanitos. El guapitos. El Mango Loco. I sincerely appreciate you popping in this morning, my man. Thank you so much. It is wonderful to see you. Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. Big Rick, you know it, my man. Hey, believe it or not, brother, if you go back and look at my TikTok videos, I made a TikTok video about that very same Rusty about 3 years ago. I think that's back in my video somewhere. Cheers. Shout out to Rusty Kuntz. Justin. Mr. Davis. He says, I decided I'm going to take the Rockies in the Allen and Ginter break, working on buying that right meow. Really? Well, that means we're down to 4 teams left. I would love to bust into this 5-boxer this morning. That would be magnificent. So, Jim Cos, I think you're talking about this one, my friend. That is the 5-boxer, and we're not quite full yet. We have 4 teams left after our buddy Justin takes the Rockies. Yes, sir. Hey, I think we both just figured that out. Thank you, Jim Cos. Great to see you this morning, my brother. And Scotty2Hottie C over here on TikTok. Thank you for the beautiful, beautiful gift. I appreciate it, buddy. All right, let me refresh that shop one more time real quick. As always, my dear, more than welcome to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com if you want. Typically, there is a queue. Right now, there is no queue. So if you rip something down from the wall, we would rip it immediately. Well, good morning, Toby Luna. Buenos dias, my brother. Great to see ya. No, no K-pop today, huh? Lo siento. Solo jugando. It is great to see you this morning, Kobe. How you doing, buddy? Happy Feliz Viernes. All right. We do not have anything quite yet, so we're just going to keep on going with some juicy Junkwax. Let's go back to 1992 and rip into some good old Looney Tunes. Just got to keep on ripping. Gosh dang it. Can't stop, won't stop. Mikey Coball. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Shout out to Mr. Alan White. David Table. Good morning, you legend. Great to see you, my man. Big Rick. I feel you there, buddy. I love the Nolies. And speaking of checklist, not very often you see that one. That's kind of cool. Speaking of holy Noli, some Tweety and Noli. 1991 Upper Deck in that photo. One of my favorite Nolies. I remember finding that when I was a young tyke. Got some burger ball with Yosemite Sam and Bugs. We have another Bugs on the burger ball. Another holy Noli on the 7th inning stretch. Shout out to Sylvester and Tweety. Good morning, David. It is wonderful to see you, my man. How we doing? How about Porky Pig and Daffy? Gossamer. Taking one right down the middle. Alan White. You were absolutely right, my good friend. Thank you so much. Sylvester and Tweety, one more time. The Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote on the road games. How about Mr. October? Flashing them pearly whites with Tweety on the batting twubbles. Something about a putty tat in there. It is hashtag JWAD somewhere. The Roadrunner on the road games. And last but not least, you got some more Yosemite Sam and Bugs. The burger ball so nice, we got it twice. Beautiful. I love ripping into some Looney Tunes. It is a wonderful way to start our FriYAY. All right, let me refresh that shop real quick. And then Alan White, you are absolutely right, my brother. We're going to rip into that heritage box here in just a moment, my dude. There it is, Justin Davis. Oh, Breeby. You must have watched the break last night, my dear friend. Congratulations, Bree. You got a banger last night, my dear. Peanut Butter and Jealous. Randy Johnson, last on print, 15 out of 15 autograph. Beautiful. So thank you for the pre-grade, BB. Let's get you locked in here, Justin Davis. Taking down the Colorado Rockies. There you go, my man. Taking us down to 4 teams left. We are down to the Cleveland Guardians, the Diamondbacks, the Marlins, and the Tampa Bay Rays. 2 Florida teams. And by chance, do we have Mr. A.A. Ron O'Neill here with us this morning? Mr. White, thank you for bearing with me on this box, buddy. This is a perfect rip for our Fantastic FriYAY Morning. Let's see if we can't find you something juicy, my dude. And legends, on this Fantastic FriYAY Morning, you know what we must do. We shout, grippeth. And we shout, rippeth. Buena suerte. (2022) Topps Heritage Baseball. Retail. And there is a grip of packs in here. So Alan White, typically what these are, my man, just to let you know, grocery stores will buy these, open the boxes, and hang all these up and sell them individually. So we basically have like a case here. So pack number 4 is off to the side, as always. We will bust those little bad boys last. Alan White, good luck, my man. Here we go. Brian Smith, thank you. Mr. Corey Bader, good morning, my man. We're just going to rip a few of these down at a time. As always, my dear friends, thank you for hanging out with us this morning. It is wonderful to have you. I hope we're all having the most fantastic Friday possible. Ridiculously stoked for this afternoon on Whatnot. Oh, by the way, folks, if you would like to head on over to Whatnot, you can pre-bid on your teams. The breaks are up. Shout out to Mrs. Junkwax. Alrighty, starting out with Luis Robert, Kristen McKenzie, Alex Dickerson, Akil Badu, Always a Parte with Cattell Marte, Kevin Gausman, Jared Walsh, JoJo the Fat Man's twin brother. Shout out to JoJo. Good morning, Reese Lightning. Mr. Kevin Curtin, good morning, legend. Awesome to see you this morning, my brother from the Emerald Isle. He says, Diamondbacks the pick of the bunch remaining on the Allen and Ginter? Maybe. Very possible, my good man. Either that or maybe the Tampa Bay Rays. But Marlins are not bad either. Joe Ryan for Minnesota. The Polar Bear, Mr. Pete Alonso. Kevin Smith for the D-Bags. The proud owner of the most Scandinavian name in all of baseball. Mr. Lars Nootbaar, rookie. Lurie Garcia. Oh, no. Where in the world is Wander Minor Franco? And it's probably a minor. You let me know there, Alan White. Trey Turner and Ulieski Goriel. Ooh, we have a base short print. Mr. Tim Hill for the San Diego Padres. Fun. Griffin Jacks for Minnesota. Yasmani Grandal. Kyle Seager. Whit Merrifield. There you go, Mike. I love it. Penguin says, why is number 4 last? Sorry, I'm new here. Well, Penguin, I am glad you're here, my friend. So I'll give you the abridged version. Basically, a long time ago when I started this show, there was a young man who was 12 years old. His name was Brooks. Brooks showed up to my show religiously, like every single day for almost a year. He collected a player named Yadier Molina, who wears the number 4. So this young man would ask me whenever we ripped a box to pull pack number 4 and rip it last. Well, that system has been very good to us. We have found uncountable amazing cards in those pack number 4s. So that system has been so good to us that we've even added hobby boxes and cases of hobby boxes also. So whenever I rip into a fresh case, we always pull box number 4. Whenever we rip into a fresh hobby box, we always pull those 4 packs. So that's why we do that. It is family tradition, my man. There you go, Jim Cos. That's right. Shout out to Brooksy. All right, Emmanuel Rivera. Nick Solax. Any facial hair? Alan White says, toss the wander. I was hoping you would say that, my man. Not all who wander are lost. See ya. Brandon Marsh, the Ginger Binger. Tyler Wade, back-to-back Angels. How about the World Trade Center back in 1973? Excuse me. Jesse Winker. Antonio Senzatella. Ian Happ for the Cubbies. Christian Yelich. Shout out to Bree B and Lolo. Yarborough. Josiah Gray. Ronnie Dawson. Justin Upton. Back. Oh, almost. Ooh. Asdrubal Cabrera. And that is a base short print for WKRP in Cincinnati. There you go, buddy. Your second base short print. Reese Lightning. Shout out to Mr. Cooper. Aw, thank you so much, Penguin. I appreciate that, buddy. So the coolest part of that story, actually, Penguin, like most of us do when we grow up, Brooks grew up as well. And when he hit about 13, 14, he started paying a little more attention to girls than cardboard. But he was gone for 2.5 years. And then he showed up here a few months ago, out of the blue, after a 2.5-year hiatus. And he saw that we were still pulling those pack number 4s, and I got a really sweet email behind the scenes from Brooks. So shout out to that young man who made a lasting impact on the channel. Trevor Rogers, little Seth Beer, Martin Maldonado, John Segura, Vladdy for the Blue Jays, Jose Ramirez, Nick Pivetta, Juan Soto on the New Age Performers. Shout out to Shane Gillis, Hunter Bull Dozier for your Royals, Alan, and Nate Lau for our Texas Rangers finishing off. round number 1. Well, top of the morning to you, Angelo. Ripe Venom says, do you have any 23-24 Topps Chrome NBA? I don't think so, my friend. I am so sorry. Good morning, Travie Patty. How we doing this morning, buddy? All right, round number 2 for you, Alan. Uncle Smitty, yes, he did. Estoy acuerdo. It was kind of funny seeing people squirm in the audience, though. That was great. Hey, what's up there, Pooh Slinger? I see you over here on TikTok, you legend. Ripe Venom, still chasing the 1-of-1 Victor Wembanyama signature. 1 million bounty still out there. Nice. There's my man. Good to see you, Jay. Ripe Venom, thank you for smacking that follow button. Welcome to the crew. Very nice to have you. Good morning, Mikey Green. How are you, my man? Happy Friday. All right. Starting off a little Will Smith, and not the one that smacked the heck out of Chris Rock. Carlos Rodon, Michael Taylor, Corbin Burnson, and Robbie Ray, your ERA leaders. Mr. Tyler McGill and the Mets. The Last Straw, Chris Taylor, Jorge Polanco, Estrada, Hans Kraus. Couple of 1-2-3 Oriole rookie pitchers. Hey, you and I both, Jim Cos. Jared Christensen, Mr. Pooslinger. Yes, we did. We busted that football break last night, and it was magnificent. So good. We had an absolutely magnificent evening last night, folks. If you were not here last night, I highly suggest that you watch that replay today. That was a heck of a show last night, folks. All right, we got old Phil Gosselin. Isn't that the dude that had like 28 kids? I'm just kidding. That's John and Kate. Jake McGee. A Gary in the streets. But a Gavin in the sheets. Justin May. Another base short print. And that is Mustache Matty Carpenter for the St. Lunatics. Alfonso Rivas. Austin Hayes. Miggy Cabrera. Juan Soto, so nice. We have seen him twice. Yes, it was Justin. Thank you. Danielle, good morning. Jesus Aguilar. Hey, David. That would be awesome, my man. Thank you so much in advance. We will be over there at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time today, my dude. Henry Ramos, Greg Dykman, and Brian Miller, rookie outfielders. Brandon Crawford's brother-in-law, Mr. Garrett Cole. Lane Thomas. Shout out to Lane Rust. Pops, Willie Stargell, and Tatis on the Then and Now. All Rise, Aaron Judge. Melankin and Liam Hendricks. Your saves leaders. Odorizzi. Santander. Brian Goodwin. A McCann. Not a McCant. Justin Bieber. Mason Thompson. Hyun Jin Ryu. The Big Dumper. Beautiful. Nice Big Dumper rookie there for you, buddy. My name is Franmil Reyes. Brandon Nimmo. Taiwan Walker. Colton Welker. Lil Mookie in the morning. Boba Fett. Midnight and Jordan Montgomery. Cody Bellinger on the base short print for the Trolley Dodgers. Nice one. Buster Posey, shout out to Mikey the Mad Hatter. And last but not least, Vladdy and Salvi and Tatis, your home run leaders. Round number 2 in the books. Reese Lightning. It was a heck of a night last night, my dude. We just kept on finding hit after hit last night. Shout out to Jimmy Nuge, who got a bub banger last night. Bobby Witt Jr. relic autograph numbered to 5. And it was last on print, too. And then right behind it, we found another card numbered to 5. In the same box. Also numbered 5 out of 5. Insanity. These are 2022 Nick 8046. All right, round number 3 for you, Alan White. Good luck, buddy. As always, my friends, if you are new here on this fantastic Friday morning and you would like to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com, that is where you will find everything having to do with this channel. And as I always say, folks, it is always fun to rip into packs. I think we can all agree on that. but in my humble opinion, I think it is more fun to rip into packs with 50 to 100 of your best friends. And that is what we do here almost every morning. So if you are new here, my friends, feel free to smack that follow button if you have not already. All right, we have a little Tommy Edmond for our St. Lunatics. Cedric Mullins. Mr. Anderson. Manuel Rodriguez. I'm so sorry, Alan White. I know it, brother. Jose, can you see? Bob Clemente. The legend. A little BDLC. Brian De La Cruz. Way Park. Elvis Andrews. Smoking that cron. Old CJ Crone. Rodolfo Castro. Victor Paso Robles. Little Mahomes, thank you for smacking the follow button. Jim Cause says, is it glitching for anybody else? Is anybody having glitching issues by chance? Mr. Strong, good morning, my man. And you're absolutely right. The pillar of his community, Kevin Pillar. Austin Riley. Travis Darno, also known as Boston Bill Cormier's twin brother. Stephen Tuhati Piscotti. Thank you, Made for the Mud. Air Jordan, shout out to Bubba. Alcantara. David Fletcher. Crow nuts make me go nuts. Old Jake Cronenworth. Anthony Alford. JT Realmuto. Shout out to Mikey1. That is his PC. Jorge Alfaro for San Diego. Stephen Motz. We have another base short print. Max Stussy. Shout out to Massimo. I'll see myself out. Cole Irvin. Matty Ice. Colton Wong. Tyler O'Neill. Manuel Margot. Chris B. Flexen. DJ Peters. Jesus is my homeboy. Lazardo. Gaylord Perry. Max Muncy. And Michael Pineda from Minnesota. Finishing off round number 3 for you, Alan White. Let me snag myself a little sippy here, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Caleb. How you doing there, big man? Cheers. Roast. Pinkies up because we're fancy. So, legends, we do have 4 teams remaining in this here PYT, Alan and Ginter. If we fill this little bad boy this morning, we will bust this little bad boy this morning. 'Cause busting makes me feel good. Shout out to the Ghostbusters. All right, Alan, I think we have 2 rounds left, my man. Tu sabes, Tio Smitty. Shout out to Stussy and Massimo. And 1993. And you absolute legends over here on Twitch just hit 100 messages in the chat. Thank you so much, my beautiful, beautiful friends. Just working, Caleb. Nice. Hey, Caleb, if I may ask, my dude, what do you do for a living? Alrighty. Penultimate round for you, Alan. Good morning, Mr. Grigsby. Gio Urshela. Robbie Ray. Nick Madrigal, just looking happy to be there for the Cubbies. Will Smith. Little Nico Horner, sat in a corner, trying to steal some second base. Dansby Swanson, another base short print. Egan Thompson for the Cubbies. He's got the juice. Tatis. The man, the myth, the pool hose with Miggy and Nelson Cruz, your home run leaders. And folks, these are a throwback to, I believe, 1974 tops. I remember seeing those. Awesome. The name's Dalton. Varsho. Gary Varsho's boy. Craig Biggio's boy. A couple of back-to-back legacies. Kevin Biggio. Mr. Sanchez, then not so dirty Sanchez. Come on, Awanalea with Sean Monaea. Mr. Juvenile, good morning, my man. Mr. Puerzer, we are ripping 2022 Topps Heritage at the moment, my friend. Dallas, and we're not talking about J.R. Ewing. Joe Ryan for Minnesota. Jake Kissing Cousins. Kyle Mueller. Kyle Hendricks, back-to-back Kyles. Luis Frias. Alex Reyes. Araldis. The Spaz, Mr. Shane Baz. The Degrominator. Adam Duvall and Salvi, your Ribby leaders. Salvi's so nice you got him twice in a row. Oh, Mikey the Mad Hatter, I would love to, brother. And your ears must have been burning, my man, because we just pulled a Buster Posey, a Rosarena. I was giving you shout-outs last night, too, Mikey, because we found another Buster Posey. David Peralta for the D-Bags. Matt Veerling. Brandon Belt. Hey, you, Henio. Suarez, who might be coming back to the Seattle Mariners, I read yesterday. Ryan Jeffers. McNeil. Jake Rogers. And look at the luscious lip curtain on Rogers. That one gets a JWV 9.5. Look at the opacity. Look at the girth. Even on both sides of the mouth. I mean, that's a good one. Nicely done, sir. Nicely done, Jake Rogers. Nick Ahmed for the D-Bags. And Randall Greichuk for Toronto, finishing off round number 4. And we have one left. I know you are, Mikey the Mad Hatter. Always got my eye out for you, buddy. There you go, Kirk Rylance, good morning legend. That's right, shout out to Old Horseshoe, Mr. Jeremy Coe, who is still a member of this family as well. You know, folks, I say it almost every single day, and I truly believe it. We do have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings here in this hobby, here in the JWVCC. And that is because of you, not me. So keep up the good work, you legends. And I think it is a testament to how cool this family is that we've had people here from the very, very beginning. From when I was ripping packs in the closet for a handful of people. I see you, Kirk Rylance. Mikey the Mad Hatter. Love you, boys. All right, last base pack magic for you, Alan White. Good luck, my friend. Rafi Devers. Adam Duvall. The Old Bull, Justin Verlander. Willie Castro. Austin Meadows for Tampa Bay. Caprillion. How about old Henry Kissinger? Begins his term as Secretary of State with old Dick Nixon co-starring. Ty France, who is an all-star game alternate for our Seattle Mariners. John Means. Well. Tyler Gilbert for the D-Bags. Enrique Hernandez. Abraham Toro for our Seattle Mariners. Old Trent Grisham. Mike Soroka. You got a relic. With his locks of love, Josh Hader. On the game-used memorabilia clubhouse collection for Milwaukee. Not too shabby there, Alan White. Let's leave it and top-loading that one up for you, buddy. Old Brett Wilson Phillips. Seth Brown. Ooh, and I think we have something else juicy back here. I see something shiny. Louis Castillo, who is now a Mariner, as my Boston brethren would say. And Bryce Happa. Eddie Rosario. Anthony Danny Rendon. Josh Rojas. Ooh, nice. Got a little Cody Belly. On the chrome refractor for the Trolley Dodgers. Shout out to Mikey 2. And that is numbered to 673. You have another base short print, Ryan O'Hearn, for your Kansas City Royals, Alan. Atreyu Abreu. Shout out to Falcor. Cal Quantrill. My PC, the big man, Mr. O'Neill Cruz, rookie. Max Fried. Tommy Pham. Aaron Savale. Sonny Gray. Dominic Smith for the Mets. Your 2024 Rookie of the Year, Louis Gill, on the New Age Performers rookie. Raimel Tapia. And Silver Slugger for Minnesota, Luis Arias, finishing off the base packs. There you go. Aw, thank you, Min. That is very kind of you to say. I think he's a pretty handsome son of a gun. Steely Gen X went back and watched the show last night. You called that Spencer Rattler. I sure did, brother. Thank you. I appreciate the recognition on that, my man. Spoke that one into existence. Congratulations to my buddy Jim Jim, who got not one, not two, but several bangers last night. Lucky ducky. There you go, buddy, on the game-used memorabilia. All right, we have 2 packs left, Alan White. Let's do it. Good luck. Colby Dunlop. I did not, my man. Enlighten me. And yes, he did, Mikey Cobal. That's a fact. All right, last pack magic. Thank you, Baseball Sniper. I appreciate the positivity, my friend. Good morning. All right, we got Giancarlo, do not call me Mikey, Stanton. Pobrecito Altuvito, a different type of short print. So many short prints in this box. Jackson Kowar, Eloy Jimenez, Luis Urias, Alex Bregman, Brendan Rodgers for Colorado, Dylan Moore for our Seattle Mariners, Lewis Brinson, Dylan Carlson on the Rookie Cup for our St. Lunatics. Shout out to Jeffro, Jake Fraley, Lucas Giolito, Miguel Rojas, Corbin Burnson, Edmundo Sosa, Matty Barnes, Taz McCormick, rookie, and Colin Moran, last but not least for the Pirates. There's a lot of cards in that box. Congratulations, Alan White. You got some nice ones there, my dude. I think you're probably almost building that set. We're going to go ahead and top load your big dumper rookie because he is on absolute fire right now. And we will sleeve up all the base short prints as well. Thank you as always, Mr. Alan White. Yeah, so when we go through and we sort, that would be ironed out then, my good man. Roger that, brother. I gotcha. Well, I appreciate you bringing that to my attention, Colby Dunlop. Yep. So in sorting, my mother and my nephew would catch that little bad boy. And they are very aware that it goes to whatever is on the card. So if it says Rams on the card, that is exactly where it will go. Thank you as always, my dude. Great to see you, our Canadian cousin. All right, legends. Good morning, William. Dev collects. You're from right here in Austin also. Nice, buddy. So there is 2 of the best shops here in Austin are going to be up north. So my personal favorite is Lucky 7, called Lucky 7 Cards and Collectibles. It's up off of 183 and Research Boulevard. The other one is called Card Traders of Austin. And either one of those shops, you can go in there and tell them that Dalen sent you. Or Junkwax Vintage. You're welcome. Alrighty. Let's refresh that shop real quick, legends, and see where we are at. Mikey Koba. Totally, bro. Totally. Oh, hell yeah. Mr. St. Germain. My brother. Taking down a beautiful box this morning. Shout out to a wonderful Wisconsinite. The first box that we opened of this product, we found a Silva numbered to 5. Let's see what we can't find for you, my brother. And I'll tell you what, in our most recent grading submission that went out a couple of weeks ago, it was a challenge to find these cards within the PSA database. But man, I did. Took a while, but I did. Took a moment. All right. Thank you again, Mr. St. Germain. I sincerely appreciate you utilizing junkwaxvintage.com and giving us some eye candy this morning. So, legends, just a heads up, we are down to 4 teams remaining on our Allen and Ginter break. And the moment that we fill that little bad boy, we will bust that bad boy. You are very, very welcome, Dev. And it's nice to have a fellow Austinite here with us, buddy, so I just smacked you with a follow. Welcome to the family, my friend. Consto, good morning. How are you doing this morning, my man? Baseball Sniper, positive vibes from California. Hello to you too, buddy. Steven Jacobson, smacking me with my very favorite gift of all time, Mikey the Mad Hatter as well. Thank you, you big sweeties. You already know I love those little buggers. And it is tiny dinies like that that help to keep this whole thing on the rails. I appreciate it so much. All right, Mr. St. Germain. And yes, I did, Colby Dunlop. And I responded to it as well, my brother. All right. Chris. Good luck. Looking for a Diogo Jota. I would love to find you one. Let's do it. Folks, if you would allow me just a moment for a spot of housekeeping. Lots of rappers down there, gosh dang it. All right, good luck, Mr. St. Germain. Empty box there, my friend. There's a filler in here. Thanks. 2 of them. Pack number 4 to the side. I've got it right here for you, Chris. Absolutely, my friend. William. That is very, very kind of JP Breaks. Shout out to them. And good to have you this morning, William. Oh, that's awesome, T-Dub. Good morning, my friend. We're going to go 2 at a time on these, Chris. Here we go. Starting out with Kyle Walker for England. Gianluigi Buffon from Italy. Diogo Jota. Ask and you shall receive, my brother. There you go. It is a base Jota. Let's see if we can't find you another one. And how about Peter Schmeichel? On the Schmeichel. There's your autograph, my man. And that is numbered to 49. 32 out of 49 on the Peter Schmeichel. Andres Iniesta. Kieran Trippier. Fermin Lopez. Jack Grealish. Ooh, Count Doku. Numbered to 10. From Belgium. Not too shabby, my man. And that is 8th on print to 10. How Gasoine? Gasol? Gasoine. That's an apellido. Declan Rice and Destiny Udogi from Italy, last but not least. Very carefully going to sleeve and top load this one up for you, Chris. Autograph numbered to 49. Since I know you're collecting that Jota, we will sleeve that one up for you too. And you're numbered to 10, Count Doku. Shout out to Star Wars. Not too shabby on round number 1 there for you, my friend. Round number 2. Oh, Chris St. Germain. So Diego Jota passed away at 28, 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks after being married. Ooh, that is so sad. Yikes. Sorry to hear that. That's rough stuff. And actually, there's 3 packs, so we'll just go ahead and rip this one down, too. Oh, he died in a car accident. Yikes. Well, that is rough stuff, my man. That is the circle of life, and sometimes it sucks. All right, we have Zinedine Zidane and Thierry Henry. Malik Thiaw. David Tregsway. On the memorable moments. Dennis Bergkamp for the Netherlands. Phil Foden from England. Arthur Vermeeren from Belgium. Romelu Lukaku. Kieran Trippier. Pretty trippy, bro. For England, and that is numbered to 99. Michael Ballack. The guy's so nice, they named him once. Pedri. Arda Güler. Goulet. Shout out to Bob Goulet. Cole Palmer from England. Benjamin Sesko. Peter Schmeichel. So nice you got him twice. Oliver Giroud from France. And Luis Figo from Portugal. Finishing that one off. All right, my man. Sleeve up your Trippier to 99. Give me just a moment here, folks. There you go, buddy. I got you covered. My pleasure.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic for you, my brother. Good luck. That is crazy, William. I agree over here on TikTok. All right, last pack magic for you, Chris. Gianluigi Donnarumma from Italy. Mr. Henry on the Euro Legends from France. Alvaro Morata de España. Zinedine Zidane. Parlez-vous français? Oui, oui. And last but not least, Ferran and the Torres de España. Finishing that one off for you. Well, Mr. St. Germain, beautiful box, my friend. Your Cole Palmer. The Kieran Trippier to 99. The Count Doku to 10. Diego Jota, sleeved up for you. Rest in peace to the legend. And Peter Schmeichel, Mr. Schmeichel, on the autograph numbered to 49. Thank you as always, Mr. St. Germain. I appreciate you utilizing the shop this morning, my dude. You and I have ripped into a lot of stuff together, and I am immensely grateful. Always good to have you, Chris. Allow me just a moment, you legends. I need to put his name on those little bad boys. And then we are going to refresh that shop. T-Dub has a question. Is the true photo variation a hard pull? Yes, it can be. Absolutely. That is a short print, my friend. All righty. Beautiful. Let me snag myself a little sippy here. Hey, Chris, thank you, my brother. All thanks go to you, buddy. Caleb says, do we have any UFC boxes? I think we sold out of them, buddy. We sure did. I've got WWE, but we are out of UFC at the moment. Sorry about that, Caleb. But we will have more coming Monday. We have a big old shipment coming on Monday. So excited to get that stuff up there in the shop. Hey, no worries, no Dak, but I appreciate you going over there and trying, my man. Thank you very, very much, and it's wonderful to see you this morning. TW pulled a Juan Soto true photo variation. That's amazing, buddy. Upload that one up and hang on to it. Very cool card, my friend. All righty, let's refresh that shop real quick. Make sure we're not missing anything. And we are not. So we are absolutely current up there in the shop, my dear friends. If you would like to head on over to junkwaxvintage.com and snag yourself down something from the shop, I'm happy and humbled to rip it together. Mikey Kobaugh. Speaking of legends over there, thank you so much for dropping that link in the chat, buddy. Super helpful. William says, I seen a card you would love with Julio Rodriguez and Griffey Jr. on the same card. You are absolutely right, my friend. You've been listening. T-Dub says, I may send it to you for pre-grade. Wife's PC. I would love to do that, T-Dub. Threaten me with a good time, my man. J-Rob, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the crew. Mr. Kind, welcome back, my man. Great to see you. It has been a moment. And shout out to Mikey the Mad Hatter, Mr. Jacobson, for beating me over the head with some beautiful tiny dinies. I appreciate you, gentlemen. And we're at 35 out of 50 on that goal this morning. Reese Lightning, you were watching the show last night, I see. That's it. Absolutely right, buddy. We got not one, but two autographs numbered to 15 last night in that box of Donruss. That was magnificent. And congratulations to our buddy Jimmy, who got that amazing Bobby Witt Jr. last night. That was pretty awesome. And Alan White, I'm trying to help you, buddy. Just know that. Reese Lightning, it was a beautiful box. Spot on, my dude. So we actually have a brand new case coming on Monday of 2025 Donruss. T-Dub, yes. It was a relic auto numbered 5 out of 5. It was a doozy. Mr. J. Rod Hillis, my brother, if you're taking off this morning, my friend, have a magnificent remainder of your Friday, and I hope we get to see you back here this afternoon on Whatnot. Mr. Balake Sullivan, good morning, my brother. Top of the morning to you. Steven Jacobson, again, thank you for the tiny dinies, you legend. I love those little buggers. All right, my dear friends. So, I have received not 1, not 2, but 3 requests in my inbox over the last couple of days to show my PC. And I think now is a perfect time to do that. So, I'm going to let you all decide which PC do you want to see. We've got Shohei, we've got Ken Griffey Jr., we've got Bo Jackson, Nolan Ryan, Wander Franco, Michael Jordan. There's all kinds of stuff up there. Nick says, you ever buy a card you pulled on here? No. I don't think so, my friend. Nick says, all of them. I like it. Good morning, my brother. I see a couple of Nolies. I see a Ken Griffey Jr. in there. Somebody over here on TikTok says, MJ. I like it. Well, maybe we can do them all. Let's start with old Holy Noli, shall we? Mr. Milestone says, if I purchase a box, will you rip it on the live? Absolutely, my brother. That is exactly how this channel works. I appreciate you. So feel free to head over to junkwaxvintage.com and smack that shop if you would like. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Good to see you this morning. Happy Friday. All right. In the meantime, let's look at some Holy Noli, shall we? All right, legends. So we have a binder, then we have a whole bunch of one-touches here. Let's go through the one-touches first, yeah? 1972 strikeout leaders with the old legend, Mr. Steve Carlton. 1974 authentic Noli. Gotta love them. That is one of my favorites, 1975 Noli. 78? 77. Oh, sorry, 77 on the Noli. Hey, thank you so much, Rami. Got a whole bunch of stuff in that merch shop, huh? That is a 1976 Noli. No, 1979. I am so sorry. 79 Noli. I believe that is 1980 on the Noli. Is that a 79? That's an 81. Topps Noli. 1982. Topps Noli. In the year that I was born. 1983. 1984. 85. 1986. One of my absolute favorites. Love that one. 1987. Yes, it is, Mr. Condor. We're showing off my PC this morning. We have some downtime in the shop. 1987 wood grain Noli. 1988 Topps Noli. 89. 90. 91. 92. And 1993. That is almost the whole Topps Nolan Ryan anthology. And then let's get into the binder. Ah, William, you were born in 82 as well. Nice, my friend. My fellow 1982 baby. I just turned level 43 5 days ago. Alrighty. So we start with our mini page with some Allen and Ginter Nolis in there. And these are in chronological order. So that is 1968. Got some 75 in there again. We've kind of seen those as well. 82. Miles, you got a box of Select. Excellent, my friend. Give me just a moment to finish this binder and we will bust into that box. There's some 1982 Fleer up there. 1981 Donruss. 82 Diamond Kings. 82 Fleer. 83 Donruss. 83 Tops. 84. 83. 85. 86. 86 Donruss. 1985 O-Pee-Chee, by the way. 1987 Donruss, 87 Tops, 88 Tops, 88 Score, Donruss, 1989 Bowman, 1989 Tops with 1990 Tops down there. I know Reese Lightning. This is my holy noly PC. I've been collecting these for years. 1989 through 1990. The whole set of Mother's Cookies. All still in wrappers, by the way. The more 90s, good old Junkwax Noli. 1992 Bowman, one of my faves. The more 1991 Donruss, Stadium Club. Now we're getting into some more modern Nolis. Some Turkey Red. These are Topps Heritage die cuts. Little tiny ones. Some image variation Donruss from 2020. There's a Triple Threads Holy Noly up here. Topps Gallery. 1990. Donruss. How about some Kmart? Anything with Kmart on it? Yes, please. That is a Leather and Lumber. Oh, and by the way, folks, I get to show you one of my worst mistakes ever in the hobby. In just a moment. Well, just wait, my friends. This is hilarious. You'll get a kick out of this. I kept it just to remember my error. Some more Noli in there. Weird. More Noli. One of my favorites, the Sideliners when he's riding his horse. Yes, please. There's another 1980 Holy Noli in there. There's some reprints, but those are Topps certified reprints that they made. 1978. There's a 1986 Sport Flicks, I believe. Shout out to our buddy Game 7 Prince, who made that one. That is a 1992 RoboCop design up there. Throwback Thursday Noli. We have a Nolan Ryan autograph right here. And then this one right here is the Boo Boo. Check this out, my friends. I hate showing this, but you'll get a kick out of it. So, I know most of you know what it's like to put cards in top loaders, right? You know it, Billy Garrettson. Good morning, my man. Drew Grit, good morning, brother. So we're showing off my Nolan Ryan PC, and then we're getting back to some family rips. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate it, Milestone. So, I was putting this card into a top loader. That's right, Brian Smith, you remember. And I went to take it out, and it's like immediately slid out of the top loader really fast. Most of the time, you got to hit it a couple of times to get the card out. Well, I tried to do that, and I accidentally folded the card over the top of the top loader. Ouch, kabibbles. And what hurts my heart even more is it's first on print to $2.99. I know. Folded that sucker right over. Way to go, Dalen. Way to go. So yeah, I keep that one in there as a reminder to slow down and not do silly stuff like that, right? There you go. Gotta fess up when I mess up there, fam damly. So believe it or not, all of these are numbered. These are all numbered Nolis. That purple one too. All right. Ooh, that one is numbered also. That one is 225 on the pink mini Noli. That is image variation short prints. Up there, a couple of them. One of my favorites with the bloody lip. Shout out to Bo Jackson. The more Schmeckel Nolies, 1989 Upper Deck. Him with his pooch. Any Noli with a cowboy hat on, take my money. There's a Denny's Upper Deck in there. There's that Lights Out Prism. Those are so pretty. There's some Allen & Ginter refractor action in there. There's my buddy Game 7 Prince tribute to the Bloody Lip Noli. I agree, Ship. Thank you, my friend. There's our silver no-hitters and the gold no-hitter. That is the Bob Ross collection. One of my favorite sets of all time, 2022 Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary. That is numbered, I believe, as well. The Action 1992 Fleer. Gosh, those are awesome. Little black and white in there also. Now here we go, folks. So I have been trying to collect the entire set of Nolan Ryan reprints. So these are chrome reprints from 1999 Topps. Some of them are refractors, you will see. And I've almost got the whole set. So there's 69, 70, 71, 72, 3, 4. No, excuse me, I'm wrong. That is 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. I'm missing 1976, the reprint. 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83. I'm missing the 1984. Got 1985 down there in the corner. 86. I'm missing the 1987. 88, 89, 90. That is a refractor on the 1990. 1991, 92, and 93, and 94. I'm missing 3 of them. And then I have a Russell Wilson PC back here too. But we'll get to him on a different day. So there you go, my friends. Holy Noli PC in the books. Heard Ferguson, good morning, El Kakui. That is correct, Erich. Good to see you, my man. Big Rick says, do you have the Nolan Ryan Express binder with the set in it? I do not. I do not. Thank you so much, Billy Garrettson. You're absolutely right, my friend. The Fajita, buenos dias. All right, let me refresh that shop real quick. Mr. Milestone, thank you for your patience, my good man. Mr. Dubois, the California Kid, taking a 2023 Select Draft Picks Mega Box. Beautiful. There you go, my dude. And then after that, Mr. 4, Caleb, taking 2 Panini Donruss football hanger packs. Excellent. Aw, Caleb, that is amazingly kind of you, buddy. And I cannot thank you enough. There you go, Caleb. We will bust into those in just a moment, my friend. And then I need to lock in a couple of break spots here as well. Mr. Koba, taking one of the final teams in our Allen and Ginter. Thank you. And Justin says, so I am completely new to this breaking stuff and card collecting in general. Last night was my very first break ever. Aw, buddy. I had no idea. I am humbled. That is amazing. He says, Dalen, your prices seem to be really generous. I really appreciate it, man. So I'll share with you, Justin. I will always be transparent with you, my friend. Always. Even if it's to my detriment. But myself and my wife, how we do this whole thing, I feel like the luckiest guy on planet Earth on a daily basis to get to hang out with each and every one of you. So to reward each and every one of you that are here in this family, that's why I offer those prices that are so low. So my wife and I, we have a profit calculator, basically, that we put every single product, every single break, everything that we do here on this channel. So the calculator in there, it has platform fees and taxes and all that good stuff, so it's automatically taken out. Every time we put something through that calculator, instead of looking at how much money can we make, we look at how much money do we need to make. Instead of how high can we price the product, it's how low can we price the product. So we have never once tried to maximize our profit on anything that we do here, because at the end of the day, folks, this community is more important to me and the longevity of this community. You know what I mean? So I know I ask you all to buy into a lot of stuff because there's a lot of stuff up there. We do a lot of breaks here. So that's why we try to keep those prices as absolutely low as we possibly can. And I think in the past, there's been a handful of people that have reached out to me behind the scenes and asked me for deals. And I think I've kind of pissed them off because I'm like, hey, I'm being completely transparent with you. We have everything as low as we can possibly make it. So you're already kind of getting a deal. Gosh dang it. Thank you so much, Justin. I appreciate that, brother. And I'm very glad you found this community also, my dude. Appreciate you. There you go, Corey Bader. There you go. All righty. Let me lock in a couple of break spots here for Mr. Koba. And then we are ripping. Milestone. Mr. Dubois. Are you here and are you ready, my friend? Thank you, Reese Lightning. I do my damnedest. Cheap Shot. Thank you for smacking the follow button. Beautiful. Thank you, Joe. We'll get there in just a moment, my friend. I just got to lock in a couple of break spots here. So 9, 19, and 22 for Mikey Koba in 2025 Top Series 2. Excuse me, Top Series 1. So sorry. 9, 19, 22. Got you covered there, buddy. And then also taking down the Diamondbacks in our Allen and Ginter. There you go, legend. And that takes us down to 3 teams remaining. Ah, Mr. Romy. Thank you, my good man. I appreciate that compliment. I do my damnedest. Okie dokie. We are current there, my dear friends. This is where we're sitting on that Top Series 1. Looks like we're almost halfway on that little bad boy. Beautiful. All right, Joe. Your very first family rip here in the Junkyard, my friend. I appreciate your patience as we were going through those holy nolies. Good luck, brother. And I hope it is the first of many. Shatterack, long time no see, my man. Mr. Bressert, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the family. Caleb, you want me to sign one of your cards? Sure, I got you covered, buddy. My pleasure. Maybe there will be a PSA 10 anti-theft device in there that I can sign for you. Empty box, Joe. Mr. Good, good morning. Pack number 4 to the side because it is tradition. Let's do it. So, Justin, I had no idea that was your very first break last night, brother. That is awesome. I love that it was here. And I love that you found some juice in your very first break ever. That was magnificent. Congratulations, my man. Isaac Granis, thank you for smacking the follow button. Ooh, I see a Longhorn in there. Shout out to Austin, Texas. All right, let's do it. Starting off with a Dalen Waddles. Zay Flowers for the Dirty Birdies. Evan Engram. Patty Mahomes for the Red Raiders. Charles Woodson. Miles Sanders. Tyler Pop, Drop, and Lockett. Former Seattle Seahawk. Justin Fields, CJ Stroud, and Terry McLovin. Rookies. Shout out to the amazing Randy. Hey, we got some Gronk. Eli Manning. Another Lockett. Bijan from right here in Austin, Texas. One half of the Pickers, George Pickens. Ooh, really? Very first rip magic here in the family, my friend. For the Michigan State Spartans. Rookie autograph, Jaden Reed. There you go, my friend. Beautiful. I am so stoked that we found an autograph together on your very first rip here in the family. How about Anthony Richardson, rookie on the Velocity Prism? Leaving that one up for you as well. Will Anderson, Jr. on the Future. You done messed up, Aaron Rodgers. Eggs with heat. You were absolutely right, my friend. Good morning, Aaron. How you doing, buddy? Happy Friday. Terrell Davis. JT, John Elway, Jamar Chase, Go Tigers, Will Anderson, Jr., Anthony Richardson, so nice you got him twice. And both of them Velocity Prisms. Outstanding. You're like an 18th of the way to the rainbow on that one, my man. How about Unstoppable, Patty Mahomes? AR-15, so nice, you got him thrice. Anthony Richardson. Elementary, my dear Watson, the Christian variety. Devon A-Chain. Harry McLovin. Josh Allen. Tua Tagovailoa. Barry Sanders. On the Velocity Prism, the Ken Griffey Jr. of Junkwax football, in my humble opinion. Jamal Charles from right here in Austin, Texas. LaDainian Tomlinson, LT. A little Morning Chubb. Nick Chubb. Will Levis from Kentucky. The man, the myth, the schnoz. Joe Namath. Stephon Diggs. Dalen Carter. Derrick Henry on the Building Blocks Prism. And that one is numbered 11th on print to 100. Not too shabby, my good man. And last but not least, AR-15 again on the En Fuego. Mi corazón es en fuego. There you go, buddy. We have one pack left, Mr. Dubois. But I need to sleeve these all up for you first. And then, of course, my friends, we're headed right back to the shop. Caleb, you might want to step into that batter's box, snag a chunk of lumber, start taking some practice cuts, because you're on deck. I love the positivity. Thank you, AA Ron, Mr. Halliburton. Great to have you this morning. I am always well, my dude, especially if I'm here ripping packs with my best friends on a FriYAY morning. Thank you, AA Ron. So remember, my dear friends, you will see this ugly mug 3 times today. We are here right now. We will be back at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, but only on Whatnot. So remember, folks, when we're live on Whatnot, it is only Whatnot. When we're live in this capacity, we are live on 5 separate platforms. Excited to fire off some singles. We do have 2 breaks up there on Whatnot as well. And if you want to go pre-bid on your teams, you are more than welcome to do so. And believe it or not, there has been a handful of you that have actually gotten your team just from a pre-bid. Love it.
One down, one to go.
All right, last pack magic. Mr. Dubois, good luck. Erich, exact same name on Whatnot. Yes, sir. Yep. Junkwax Vintage, all one word, no punctuation, no spaces. And actually, Erich, it is the same on every single platform. You can find us anywhere, my man. All right, looking for some Josh Allen, Joe? Let's go, buddy. Josh Downs from North Kakalaki. George Kittle. Dak Prescott for Dem Boys. Ellie Ringo. Mr. Allstott for the Boilermakers with those giant pads. Can he pick it? Yes, he can. Ray Lewis, Murder in the Game for the University of Miami. And that one is not numbered. And last but not least, the card so nice you got it twice. Do you see the difference there, folks? Prism and not Prism. Same card. Some rookies from Ohio State. There you go. I'm going to go ahead and sleeve that one up for you, buddy. You have Mr. Fields, Harry McLovin, and CJ Stroud on that one. Well, Joe, that was an amazing box, my man. Thank you very, very much. I sincerely appreciate you utilizing the shop. And like I said, brother, I hope that is the first of many that you and I rip together, my friend. Thank you so much, Joe. Give me just a moment here, folks, to put his name on these little bad boys. Justin, so any chance we could do a Pokemon break sometime? Absolutely. So I don't know about doing a Pokemon break, per se, but we are going to have a whole lot of Pokemon coming very, very soon. There is some Pokemon up there right now, believe it or not. All right, there you go, Joe. Beautiful. Hey, you have a wonderful day as well, my friend. Thank you so damn much. As I have said before, and I will say it again, I truly believe that it is absolutely impossible to go out there and have anything less than a stellar day when you started it right here with yours truly. Okie dokie. Caleb, you are next, big buddy. And we have 2 packs of Don Russ football. Let's see if we can't find you downtown in a hanger pack, shall we? And then we're going to refresh that shop. Mr. Elliott, thank you for smacking the follow button. Nice to have you, Travie. And you legends are already up to almost 25,000 likes over here on TikTok. That is amazing, my friends. Thank you so, so much for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. All right, let's go, Caleb. Jamar Chase. Patty Mahomes. Danielle Hunter from Minnesota. Jordan Love. Michael Pittman Jr. Dak Prescott. Yes, you can, Justin. Hassan Reddick. Nick Folk. Gabriel Davis. Shout out to Melody. Dawson Knox. Shout out to Melody again. Back-to-back Bills. Kyle Duggar. Jacoby Myers. Aiden Hutchinson. Jeffrey Jordan Simmons. Mark Andrews for the Dirty Birdies. Javon Holland. Alex Singleton. Mike Evans for the Bucks. Olican. Jonathan Allen. Derwin. Jamal Adams for our Seattle Seahawks. Deontay Banks. Dontavion Wicks. JSN for our Seattle Seahawks. That is my son's PC. Ooh, nice. How about a Power Plus for the Packers? Little Aaron and Aaron. Those are pretty. Devontae Adams for the Raiders on the blue press proof. Samuel Jr. on the press proof. Almost a color match for San Diego. Jaden Reed, rated rookie. And last but not least, little Isaiah Pacheco for the Chiefs on the press proof. Well, good morning, Brian Ringer. Excellent to see you, my man. And Brian, you might want to go back and watch the replay last night, my brother. Because I can't remember exactly what it was, but you got something last night, good buddy. All righty. I believe you're correct. That is Aaron Jones. Yes, sir. On the Power Plus. All right.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic for you, Caleb. Let's go. Gubs over here on Twitch for the first time speaking up. He says, last Allen and Ginter I opened, I got an Ellie De La Cruz mini auto to number 25. That's a banger, my man. Congratulations. And thank you for being over here on Twitch. Welcome to the family, Gubs. That's right, Brian. Lorenzo Carter. Jaquan Bentley. It doesn't matter if you want a fresh Bentley. Give me a hell yeah if you get that reference. Devontae Adams. Myles Garrett. Zach Wilson. Mr. Steal Your Stepmama. Joe Mixon. Treylon Burks. Calvin Ridley. Austin Eckler. Curtis Samuel. Akwegbunam. Dewan Johnson. OBJ. Jordan Fuller. A Purdy. Nick Bolton. Dalvin Cook. The Wet Bandit. I sure do not. Good to see you, poster boy. Jair Alexander for the Packers. Kylan Granson. CeeDee Lamb for Dem Boys. Rashad Penny for our Seattle Seahawks. Adam Thielen. Jaden Reed. Kenny McIntosh for our Seattle Seahawks, rated rookie. Azuma. Najee Spears on the canvas, rated rookie for the Titans. Pretty. Leaving that one up for you, Caleb. How about some Jake Turd Ferguson? Color match, press proof for Dem Boys. Trey Lance. Shout out to Backyard Grant. Ouch kabibbles. Khalil Mack. And last but not least, Marvin Mims Rated rookie for the Broncos. There you go, Caleb. Hey, Brian Smith, if you're taking off this morning, my man, have a magnificent remainder of your day, and I hope to see you this afternoon. I'm going to sleeve this one up for you, Caleb. And since I was not able to find you an autograph in the packs, allow me just a moment. There you go, buddy. Got you covered there, Caleb. I just went ahead and made you one. Hope that's okay. And I'll sleeve that one up for you, buddy. Thank you, Caleb. Immortalize that rip. The TIMP says, are you on the radio for a living? No. I wish I was, though. That would be sick. Josh Good, good morning, my man. The second good in the family this morning. Brian Giggs, should we save some steps and pre-grade it while it is in your possession? Yes, absolutely. But I need you to do me a solid there, Brian. You got to go back and watch that replay, my man, because if I'm being really honest, I do not remember what it was. We went through a lot of cards last night. The TIMP, that is very kind of you to say, my friend. Thank you so much. I would love to. I just don't even know where to start with that stuff. I think I need an agent or something. Hey, it is my pleasure, Caleb. Thank you, my dude. All right, legends, give me just a moment for a spot of housekeeping, and we're going to refresh that shop. See where we're at. Oh, hell yeah. We have a couple new orders up here. Wyatt, taking down a 2025 Stars and Stripes hobby box. Let's see if we can't find you kaboom. And also taking down the Marlins in our Allen and Ginter, getting us a little bit closer. Thank you, Wyatt. Is that Mr. Curtis Sizz over there on Twitch? Good morning. Or is that a different Smurf? If that is one of the OGs of the family, that would be awesome. All right, Marlins coming down for you, Wyatt. Thank you, big man. Got you locked in there, buddy. And also spot number 4 in our Top Series 1. There you go, my man. Oh, hell yeah. Mr. Curtis Sizz. Good morning, you legend. Another OG of the family. It is damn good to see you this morning, my brother. How are you? Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my dude. I was actually just looking at the picture I took with you and I, Curtis Sizz, when I was up there visiting. Great to see you this morning, my brother. Making my morning over there, you legend. Hell yeah. Slowly but surely, my friends, we're getting the whole fam damly up in here. Hey, sounds awesome, Brian. Thank you. The TIMP. Aw, brother. That is ridiculously kind of you to say, and I truly appreciate it. Thank you so damn much. I just smacked you with a follow, TIMP. Welcome to the family, my man. So, legends, I know we have a lot of new people in here this morning. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Dalen, also known as Junkwax Vintage. You can find me here almost every single day, 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, Tuesday through Friday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, Tuesday through Saturday. So you heard that right. We go live in the evenings, Tuesday through Saturday, mornings, Tuesday through Friday. We do not go live on Saturday mornings because typically we are here very, very late on Friday nights. So, and tonight will be no different. Planning on being here for a late one tonight, folks. So just a heads up, we have not one, but 2 giant PYT mixers going live tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So pro tip, my friends, might want to set yourself an alarm if you want to get into those breaks, of course. Never any pressure, but if you want to, might want to set yourself an alarm for just a couple of minutes before those breaks go live, so you can be right there at junkwaxvintage.com refreshing that page. When it flips to 7 straight up, you'll see both of those breaks pop right up. And then you can go in there and snag the team that you want. So fun fact, my friends, pretty much every PYT break, I get a couple of messages behind the scenes from somebody that says something like, "Oh my gosh, bro, I was only a minute late and I didn't get my teams." Yes, unfortunately, that happens. So folks, if you want your team, please set an alarm. And we got to bust into a brand new spicy water. And Wyatt, let me grab that hobby box for you, buddy. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Damn right, Corey Bader. Thank you, my brother. You get it. Mr. Rodenbeck. Are you ready? Wyatt. Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko, cheers to you, my man. Go team. Curtis says, I love the positivity, brother. It has been a minute. But as always, Curtis, you know, my man, it does not matter how long you're gone. This family's kind of like the mafia. Really hard to get in, even harder to get out. So it does not matter how long you have been gone, my brother. You will always have a home here, Curtis. Good to see you, brother. Poster boy, you think I look like the freak, Mr. Tim Lincecum? I will take that as a compliment. He's a handsome son of a gun. I appreciate that, buddy. The TIM. No way! The TIMP. Are you serious? That's where I'm from, buddy. Shout out to Spokane, Washington. Awesome. You know, folks, as I say almost every single day, I'm not a hugely religious person, for better or worse. What I do believe in, everything happens for a reason. And if you are here today, my dear friends, there's a reason why. And I think we just found the reason there, TIMP. Shout out to my fellow Spokenite. Very cool. So I now live in Austin, Texas, but I spent 30 years up there in the state of Washington. Went to Deer Park High School, just a little bit north of Spokompton. Excellent. All right, Wyatt, without further ado, my man. And you know what, folks? Give me just a moment here. I think... Yes, I am going to go ahead and call a last call, my dear friends. So if you would like to tear something down from junkwaxvintage.com, you are more than welcome to do so. I'm happy to rip it together. But remember, we have 3 shows today. If you want to wait until tonight, that is okay too. And we will have some new stuff up there in the shop today, along with both of those breaks that are going live at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And for those of you that were here last night, you know exactly what's going to be in those breaks, as I showed you. Oh, that is fantastic, TIMP. What is your first name, my man, if I may ask? I try to call everybody on first name basis if I can. Tim. Thank you, my friend. Welcome to the family, Tim. Nice to have you, buddy. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, brother. Blue October at the Moody. I bet that was a good show. Jean-Claude Van Damme. I love spicy water. It is so good. Always does me right, never does me wrong, gosh dang it. Justin. So if the Allen and Ginter fills after this morning, it will break tonight. Exactly. Yes. Exactly right, my man. Yes, sir. So over on Whatnot, things are separate. So the breaks that we do on Whatnot are shipped separately from the piles that you have here on this show. And that's why some of you get like 2 and 3 packages a week. All right, Wyatt. Thank you for your patience, my friend. Let's go. Come on, kaboom. There's my son over here in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, on TikTok. How you doing there, buddy? Good to see you, my son. And excited to see you in 48 hours. So fun fact, my dear friends, my son over here on TikTok, Sawyer, is moving up here with Dad in 48 hours. I am so excited to have you up here, buddy. All right, empty box there, Wyatt. 1 pack to rule them all. Good luck, brother. Hey, thank you, Tim. And we start off with a Vogel. Dominic Vogel. And that one is numbered 16 out of 30 on the Dominic. Justin, you are correct, my man. Full disclosure, I've wanted my son to live with me his entire life. And he's now 18. So this is a long time coming. Yes. Why, thank you, Brian. Reese Lightning says, is there any baseball breaks for the mixers later? Yes, absolutely, my dude. Yep. So one of the breaks going out live at 7 is a baseball PYT. The other one is a football PYT. Justin LeBron on the silhouette for the collegiate national team. Alex Harrington, 1617U, patch auto. We've seen that kid in Stars and Stripes for the last 3 years. So would be shocked if we do not see him in the show someday. Ben Abelt, A-Belt on the patch auto. Those are numbered to 199. Luis Hernandez on the patch auto. Silhouette. That is numbered to 199. Cole Dunlap, 1617U relic autograph. That one is not numbered. Josh Owens, and that is 18U on the patch auto. That one is not numbered either. And last but not least, great Matt Scott on the patch auto. And that one is not numbered either. Well, there you go, Wyatt. Fun box of Stars and Stripes. I love ripping into these bad boys. There is so much ink. I'm going to top load these all up for you, my dude. You are very welcome, Reese. Thank you, my man. So again, my dear friends, if you want to head on over to Whatnot, the teams are up there. You're more than welcome to pre-bid on your teams if you want. Hey, thank you, Wyatt. It is my pleasure ripping together, my friend, as always. Cannot thank you enough for utilizing JunkwaxVintage.com, giving the whole fam damly some beautiful eye candy this morning. Mr. Gubbles, thank you for smacking the follow button. Steven, I see over here on TikTok. Top loading up your number to 30. And those Junkwax vintage top loaders are ridiculously translucent. So pretty. 16 out of 30 on that one for you, Wyatt. I think I need to grab some brand new top loaders. Justin LeBron. 171 out of 199. I think they were all 199. Except that one. That one's not numbered. All right, brother. Well, I will top load those all up for you. Thank you again, Mr. Wyatt. Give me just a moment here, my friends. Beautiful. All righty. Well, good morning, Mr. Paul Bailey. How you doing, OG? We've got a few of the OGs in the house this morning. Excellent to see you this morning, my brother. How you doing, Paulie? Wyatt, I am so glad that you understand that, my brother. You are absolutely right. On those Stars and Stripes, I think of them as very, very long-term holds. You're going to be hanging on to those for quite a while. But the cool part about that, my man, is going back through them after 10 years, and then you find who's in there, and inevitably, some of those guys are going to blow up. So it's pretty cool going back and finding who does. Jimmy Z says, I want them Griffey cards. I got you covered there, buddy. Those Griffies are not for sale, but I appreciate you asking. So we get that question so much, we actually made a sticker. Thank you, Jimmy Z. The Baseball Sniper just hit us with a follow over there on Whatnot. Thank you so very, very much. I hope to see you over there this afternoon, my friend. We have an absolute blast on Whatnot. All right, it's Bruno Gabriel, snagging a couple of hobby packs down from JunkwaxVintage.com. Thank you, Gabe. Good morning, my man. Gabe, are you here? And are you ready? And Mr. Wolf And Jeremy Roberts snagging a box. Beautiful. Jake Smith taking a break spot. Thank you so much, you legends. Maddie, good morning, my brother. My Pacific Northwest pal, Richard, says my son has a Stars and Stripes Paul Skeens. That's amazing. Nice. Gotta love it. Folks, allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. I will be right back. Mr. Bruno, a couple of hobby packs of Onyx Vintage Baseball. We will get into that in just a moment. Mr. Whit Dog, how you doing this morning, my brother? Happy Friday. Next is going to be Mr. Smith, Jake, taking his very first break spot, I believe. My brother from Scotland, aye laddie, taking spot number 8. Thank you so much, Jake Smith. Jake Smurr. Is it Smith or Smurr? I think there might be a typo in there, my man. Hey, Mr. Keith Rittenhouse. Good morning, my brother. I am wonderful. How are you doing this morning, my dude? Jimmy Z, Junkwaxvintage.com, my friend. Should be able to see right there. It says find the goods at Junkwaxvintage.com. But I do know on Apple devices it cuts off the side of the screen, so we're working on that. Monster Bangers, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Mr. Kleeman, excellent to see you this morning as well. How are you? Happy Friday. All right, Jake. Number 8. Mr. Smith, I think. There you go. I am very glad that you did, Monster Bangers. Thank you so much, my friend. Happy Friday morning. Ernie Larson, welcome back, legend. All right, got you locked in, Jake. Jeremy Roberts, a luscious Louisianan, taking down a 2024 Select Racing box. Beautiful. There you go, Mr. Roberts. And Jeremy, are you here this morning, buddy? And then last but not least in the shop at the moment, we have Mr. Chris Wolf taking spot number 27. Mr. Wolf. Yes, you were absolutely right, buddy. Thank you so much, Curtis Sizz. You know how long I've been waiting for that one, my man. You have been here for a while. Thank you so much. All right, let me get you locked in there. Mr. Wolf, number 27, number 27. Excellent. Okie dokie. Why, thank you, Mr. Roberts. Monty Sanders, we sure do, my friend. So that's why I implore everybody to go check out Junkwaxvintage.com if you can. There's a whole bunch of stuff up there, Monty. We pride ourselves in having the biggest selection that you're going to find on TikTok, Facebook, Kick, YouTube, or Twitch. I invite you to go check out that website. All right, Mr. Bruno, you are first, Gabriel. And then Mr. Roberts, you are on deck, my friend. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate it. Let's go. Justin, thank you for the empathy, my brother. You are absolutely right. We're going to rip both these down together for you, Mr. Gabriel. It's Bruno. Always nice to have you, Mr. Bruno. Let's do it. Starting out with Brody Brecht, who now plays for Colorado. Nick Frasso on the parallel for the Trolley Dodgers. And that one is numbered to 150. Charlie Condon, who is now a Colorado Rocky. Harry Ford, who is my PC for the Seattle Mariners. Matt Ager, Tyner Delgado, Jason and Jackson Churio on the same card. That's a neat one. And that is numbered to 99. Beautiful. Emmanuel Rodriguez, Freddie Freeman, your World Series MVP with his annoyingly perfect teeth. And last but not least for San Diego, Dylan Lesko. There you go, Gabriel Bruno. I'm going to sleeve both these up for you, buddy. Oh, Gabriel, that is very, very kind of you, my man. You do not have to do that, but I'm immensely grateful when you do. So if you want me to keep that Harry Ford for my PC, I absolutely will. Because I don't think I have that one. Thank you so much, Gabriel. All right, my good man. All these beautiful cards are going into your pile. It is always a pleasure ripping together, my friend. Thank you, Gabriel. There you go, my man. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, Mr. Bruno. I know it, Mikey Koba. First rule of Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. Thank you, Gabe. Alrighty. First rip magic here in the front yard. Jeremy Roberts. And Mr. Poster Boy has a question.
Oh, yeah. What kind of a question you want to ask?
Good morning, Pat. Good morning, Ian. RJCR or RCJR. Thank you for smacking the follow button. The Poster Boy says, my brother, I seen the teams you can buy, but what are the numbers to buy? So, Poster Boy, that is a random break. Good morning, Ryan Kopka. Excellent to see you, my brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, my dude. So basically, we do two kinds of breaks here, Poster Boy. We do random breaks and we do PYT breaks. So the PYT breaks is pick your team. Obviously, you're able to pick your team. On the random breaks, you buy a number, and then we take a list of all the teams and we randomize it. And whatever team lands on your number is the team that you get. And I try to go above and beyond, and I give you a couple of minutes after every randomization to try to trade your teams with the rest of the people in this family. I'm always trying to give you the most opportunities to get the teams that you want. You are so welcome, my friend. Thank you for asking. I got you. All right, Mr. Roberts. Jeremy the Snake. Let's go. Very first family rip here. And I hope I find you something juicy. Good morning to the Ohio Barnstormer. You win the name game, my dude. And Mr. Kopka, how we doing this morning, Ryan? Hope we're having a truly fantastic Friday thus far. You know I am. Anytime you see me here ripping packs with my best friends, it is a damn good day. And I get to do this thrice a day. But we will be live on Whatnot at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time this afternoon. And if you want to go pre-bid on your teams, they're already there. Shout out to Mrs. Junkwax. All right, good luck, Jeremy. We're just going to go ahead and rip all these down and go through them together. Good morning, Joshua. Slowly but surely, my dear friends, we are getting the entire fam-damly up in here this morning. It is magnificent to see each and every one of you. Good to be seen. It is a hot one here in Austin, Texas today. All right, last base pack magic. Good luck. And we start off with a Carson Vappel. Hi, Gibbs. Shout out to Mr. Malave Jr. Tony Breidinger. Ryan Priest on the red and blue prism. And that one is numbered third on print to 25.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Beautiful. Talk about first rip magic. There you go, buddy. That is a trackside to 25. Not too shabby. Yes. So Richard, you must be talking about the 2025 score football, and there is college players in there. That is the NIL spot. On the stand he goes. Beautiful, Mr. Roberts. How about Dale Earnhardt Jr.? Ryan Newman. Alan Pulwicki. Denny Hamlin on the prism. Sights of Victory. Gosh, that's pretty. Check that one out. I have got you covered, Richard. My pleasure, bud. Tiggs. Yes, sir. How about a PSA 10 Kid Reporter? Christian X with the Game of Thrones sword. Gotta love it. That's a fantastic card. Riley Herbst. Chris Buescher on the relic. I believe that is part of his suit, and that is not numbered. Kyle Busch on the orange shock. Not numbered. Thad Moffitt. Davey Allison. How about General Custer? Cole Custer. Austin Cindric on the Prism, driving that Menards car. Ryan Truex. Chris Buescher, so nice you got him twice. Shane Van Gisbergen and Ross Chastain on the color match for Kubota. Finishing that one off for you. Sleeving that one up for you, Mr. Roberts. Those are not numbered, but they are pretty.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic, Jeremy. Good luck, my man. And we start out with the goated goatee of Mr. Josh Williams. Shout out to Josh Williams. Jamie McMurray. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. Danica Patrick. It's a lady. Shout out to Ms. GoDaddy herself, Danica Patrick. Eric Almirola on the Prism. And last but not least, a PSA 10 NASCAR reporter. And you got 3 of them. There you go, my good man. I'm going to sleeve up those prisms for you, buddy. Congratulations on the Ryan Preece. 3rd on print to 25. That is a heck of a very first rip here in the family, my friend. And I sincerely hope that that is the first of many rips that we can do together. Thank you so much, Jeremy. That's a nice one, buddy. A beauty. Trackside, 25. Hey, all my pleasure, Mr. Roberts. Thank you, Jeremy. Let me put your name on these one real quick, my man, and then we're going to refresh that shop for possibly the last time on this fantastic Friday morning. Hey, what's up, Bubba? Good to see my fellow Austinite over here on TikTok. There you go, my good man. First of many. All right, legends. Let me refresh that shop for possibly the last time on this extremely fantastic Friday morning. As always, folks, I cannot thank each and every one of you enough for hanging out with little old me. Oh, hell yeah. Mr. Kopka taking down a beautiful football box. 2024 Phoenix football. Let's see if we can't find you something juicy, Ryan. I had that one front and center. I was hoping to rip that one this morning. You rock my face off, Mr. Kopka. Thank you, Rye. So, my dear friends, my family, I believe this will be our last fantastic Friday morning family rip. But I am chomping at the bit to be right back here with you this afternoon at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. 4.5 hours from right now. And we are going to have so much fun over there on Whatnot. So we do have some brand new singles that we have never seen before. We have not 1, but 2 breaks up there. So if you would like to go pre-bid on your teams, you are more than welcome to do so. And remember, like I said, folks, there's actually been a handful of you that have gotten your teams from a pre-bid. It is astonishing when that happens, but I love it. So hopefully that'll happen today a couple times. Reese Lightning, thank you so much, buddy. Have a tremendous remainder of your afternoon, and we'll see you on Whatnot, you legend. All right, Ryan Kopka, for the final time on this fantastic Friday morning, you know what we must do. We shout, grippeth. And we shout, rippeth. Good luck, Ryan. Mr. Keaton, welcome back. Joshua, blowing me up with my favorite gifts of all time over there. Thank you so much, Josh. You rocked my face off. Twice, and then once again in the morning. Ah, beautiful, Richard. My Pacific Northwest pal, smart man. Empty box, Ryan. Pack number 4 to the side, because it is tradition. And oh my Lanta, Mr. Joshua over there just took down my tiny diny goal. That is amazing, Josh. Thank you so much, good buddy. All right, we're going to rip all these down for you, Ryan. Good luck to you and your boy. And Ryan, if I may ask, my dude, what is your boy's first name? I would love to give him a proper shout out. Mr. Gaglione, good morning, Tom. Ah, Keegan, excellent. Well, shout out to Ryan and Keegan. See if we can't find you some juice. And we start off with Dem Boys, Duran Bland. Ray Hendrickson for WKRP in Cincinnati. One half of the brothers Watt. That is beautiful. Not numbered, but very pretty. Will Reichard for Minnesota. Garrett Wilson. Zaire Franklin for the Colts. Devontae Smith on the Velocity Prism for the Eagles. Shout out to Uncle Smitty. Yay, yay. That one is not numbered. Joe Milton, rookie quarterback for the Patriots. Brian Burns. James Cook for Melody's Bills. Patty Mahomes. Brendan Rice for San Diegans. David Goggins. Deshaun Elementary, my dear. Watson. Aiden Hutchinson. Cade Stover on the rookie rising for the Texans. Devin Leary for the Dirty Birdies. George Karlaftis. CJ Stroud. Devin Culp for the Bucks on the Velocity Prism rookie. And Jermaine Burton for the Bengals. Finishing that one off. Well, good morning, Papa Mango. How are you, my brother? It is great to see you as always. Happy Friday morning. Let me snag myself a little sippy here, folks. Good morning, Jason Weddle. Excellent to see you this morning, my brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes to another OG of the family. Man, I love Spicy Walter.
One down, one to go.
All right, last pack magic, Keegan and Ryan. Let's go. And thank you again, Josh. Making my morning over there, you legend. All right, we start off with a cowboy again, Dak Prescott. Josh Hines Allen. Michael Pittman Jr. for the Colts. And Malachi Corley for the Jets. Rookie. Finishing that one off. That is a great question, my Pacific Northwest pal. Well, Ryan and Keegan, we got some sleevers here for you, gentlemen. Sleeving up your Devin Culp, rookie. Velocity Prism. Your Devontae Smith, Velocity. And the TJ Watt, purple Prism. And those are all going in your pile, Mr. Kopka. Sincere appreciation, my friend. It is always great to see you. Thank you for starting the morning the right way. As I have said before, my dear friends, and I mean it, I truly believe that it is absolutely impossible to go out there and have anything less than a stellar day when you start it right here in the Junkyard. All right, got you locked in there, Ryan. Hey, thank you, you legend. I will politely and lovingly push back. All right, my dear friends. I'm going to refresh that shop, make sure I'm not missing anything. And I think it's your time for your boy to go destroy a couple of Red's breakfast burritos. Mr. Last Boogie, Richard, taking down, oh wow, 5 spots in our top Series 1 break. Goodness gracious. Thank you, Mr. Blast Boogie. Let's get you locked in here real quick, my dude. So I strongly believe that we might be doing 4 breaks tonight. It is very possible on a Fantastic Friday evening. So, folks, I do believe this our top Series 1 is going to fill throughout the day. And our 5-boxer Allen and Ginter is down to just a couple of spots left. And then we have the 2 big boys that post tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, folks. So again, friendly reminder, might want to set yourself an alarm. Baseball break and football break, both of them pick your team. Both of them have a ton of autographs. There's a ton of cards in both of those breaks, folks. You might want to make sure that you're there right at 7 p.m. when those breaks pop up on the website. So you make sure that you get the teams that you want. Alrighty, let me get you locked in here, Mr. Blast Boogie. We have 5, 14, and 13. And then we have 25 and 21. There you go. We are down to 5 spots left, I think. Let me keep myself honest. Oh no, we are down to 1 spot left. I think I'm missing some teams here, folks. Give me just a moment. I'm going to keep myself honest here. We're down to 1 team left in that Allen and Ginter, folks. So I think we are absolutely going to bust that one tonight. Mr. Kevin Curtin from the Irish Isle says the Rays are gone. Thank you so much, buddy. Richard. So the baseball, actually, you know what? I'll show you. I will handle that when we're not live. So, folks, this is what's going to be in the breaks tonight. We'll start with football. So in addition to these boxes, there's going to be 2 score football boxes also. So the score football boxes have 4 autographs each, times 2 is 8. 8 plus 5 autographs will be 13 autographs. 13 plus 2 will be 15 autographs. 15 plus another 2 would be 17 autographs. And 17 plus another 2 will be 19 autographs in that one, my dear friends. That one's going to be a fun one. So that is your football break. And some baseball. The Mitten Man. So every spot will be differently priced because there's different opportunities for each team. You know, some teams have more players than others. Some teams have more autographs. Some teams have more one-of-ones and different things that you can pull for people. So each team will be differently priced. So we have our very first box of Leaf Seasons in the Sun. I think there's 2 or 3 autographs in these boxes, but I'm not positive. Our very first one here on the channel. Looking forward to that one. But we'll call it 2 autographs just to be safe. Could be more, though. Plus 6 is 8 autographs. Plus another 6 is 14 autographs. Plus another possible autograph, 15. Could be an auto or a relic in our top Series 1. And then, my friends, the Pièce de la Résistance. Topps Tribute. Folks, if you have not seen how much these boxes cost, feel free to go check these out. This is a big one. We're ridiculously excited to see what we pull out of that one. And then another doozy. 2022 Topps Pristine. For those of you that have never seen Topps Pristine, it is like the Russian nesting dolls of baseball cards. There's a pack within a pack within a pack. And they are so damn cool. Corey Bader, you already know, legend. Correctamundo. Nailed it, Brian Smith. Thank you so much, moderator extraordinaire. So, folks, that's going to be a doozy. So we have 3 autographs in this one. plus another 3, that's 6, 7, plus 12 is 19, possibly 20, 21, 22. Could be like 22 autographs in that one. So thank you in advance. Both of these breaks drop at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, Chris Conder. So whatever time that is for you folks, that would be 8 p.m. Eastern. That would be 6 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Pacific. And remember, say, for example, you're in the Mountain time zone, okay? And the break drops at 6 p.m. for you. I would set yourself an alarm for 5:58 and make sure you're there at junkwaxvintage.com because right at 7 o'clock, folks, full disclosure, Mrs. Junkwax actually sets it to 6:59 because typically it doesn't post until like the last few seconds of each individual minute. So we want it to post as close to 7 p.m. as possible. It might go early a few seconds before 7. So make sure you're there, refreshing that page right at 7. Good morning, Patrick Richardson. It is awesome to see my brother from another mother this morning. How you doing, big man? Happy FriYAY morning. And that is correct, Corey Bader. Good tip. Make sure that you're signed in on the website. Also, if you want to get into these breaks, my friends, I would highly suggest that you head on over to junkwaxvintage.com and create yourself an account for free. Because if you're going in there and trying to take your team right at 7 o'clock and you're competing with other people and you have to put in your address information and they do not, they're going to get the team. So, I'm trying to give you all the pro tips to make sure that you get the teams that you want. I can lead you to water, but I can't make you drink. Kevin Curtin, junkwaxvintage.com. Crystal and Brad, thank you for smacking the follow button. I appreciate it. So Crystal and Brad, junkwaxvintage.com. If you see right here on the screen on TikTok, it should be right there. It says find the goods at junkwaxvintage.com. But I understand if you're on an Apple device, it cuts off the side of the screen. You might not be able to see it. Hey, happens to the best of us, Kevin Curtin. No worries, my brother. I appreciate your help. Thank you. So there you go, fam damly. Couple of doozies going live tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. By chance, my friends, do we have an Aaron O'Neill this morning here with us? Aaron O'Neill. Excuse me. Well, gosh dang it. I think we're missing Mr. Aaron, but we'll hopefully get to him later tonight. And that's right, Corey Bader. It is always fun to rip into packs, my man, but it is even more fun to rip into packs with 50 to 100 of your best friends. That is what we do here almost every single day. And tonight, if we get into that pristine break, my man, not only do we get to rip with our friends, we get to rip the Russian nesting dolls of cards. So I am ridiculously excited to bust those packs together. Maybe we can fill that tonight. I did price that break to sell, so hopefully that fills quickly. That would be sick. Kevin Curtin says the Allen and Ginter is going to be a long break. You're not wrong, my man. There's a lot of cards in that one. That is 5 boxes, but it's super excited for that one. I love some Allen and Ginter. I actually made an Allen and Ginter content video on my TikTok profile. If you guys have not seen that, please feel free to check her out. All right, legends. It has been an absolutely fantastic last 2 hours and 19 minutes together. Your boy has got to go destroy a couple of Red's breakfast burritos. But I'm going to refresh that shop real quick just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Kevin Curtin taking down the Tampa Bay Rays in that Allen and Ginter break. So, folks, we're down to one team left. Thank you very much, my Irish brother. There you go, legend. So we are down to the Cleveland Guardians remaining. That's it. So I have a very strong hunch we're going to be busting that one tonight. All right, folks. As always, on our way out, especially on this fantastic Friday morning, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to do me a solid. When you go out there today, folks, in all of your daily dealings today, First and foremost, please be good to yourselves. And sometimes that's difficult, gosh dang it. You know, you got to try to be your own best cheerleader sometimes. Pump yourself up instead of pushing yourself down. Remember, folks, your thoughts become your actions eventually. And eventually your actions become your lifestyle. And eventually your lifestyle is everything. So it all starts with keeping up here as positive as possible, especially when you're using that inner monologue like we all do. You are absolutely right, Noah Helmer. It is a fantastic FriYAY, my dude. Oh, you just hit a Mahomes zebra. Congratulations, my man. That is magnificent. Hell yeah. Love to hear that positivity this morning, Noah. So first and foremost, folks, please be good to yourselves. Secondly, please be good to the people around you. Practice the heck out of that golden rule. And I know what you're going to say, but Uncle Junkwax, those other human beings out there, sometimes they make it really difficult to pay forward that golden rule. Hey, I get it. I know. Unfortunately, my friends, our world, and especially this card hobby that we love so much, at times can be chock full of a-holes. We do not need any more. We're all set in the a-hole department. What we do need is kindness, patience, tolerance, and empathy. And you incredible human beings, you have the power to be the change that you want to see in the world today. I have faith in you. So please be good to yourselves. Please be good to the people around you. And lastly, do your absolute damnedest to maintain that attitude of gratitude. Always remember, my friends, in my humble opinion, I think it is absolutely impossible to have a terrible day when you live in gratitude. There is always something to be thankful for, right? It doesn't matter how bad you think your day is going. It doesn't matter how bad you think your life is going. Keep in mind, folks, that there is hundreds of thousands, if not millions of human beings out there right this second who do not have food. They do not have a roof over their head. They do not have a car that runs, right? They don't have running water. So, if you have a car that runs, if you've got a roof over your head, if you can go to the kitchen and turn on the faucet and water comes out that's clean-ish, if you've got a card community that cares about you and loves you, if you've got a hobby that you love, if you've got healthy children, you definitely have a short list of things to be grateful for today, folks. So whatever is on your list, because on some days, that list is longer than others, for sure. But there's always something. So I hope you find whatever's on your list today, my friends. I hope you hang on to it, and I hope you let it motivate you through this fantastic FriYAY. Go out there and kick some ass today, you legends. Big hugs, firm handshakes all around. I am ridiculously excited to be right back here with you in about 4 hours. You were absolutely right, Ryan Kopka. Thank you, big man. Oh, there you go, Richard. I love it, brother. I might have to incorporate that, my good man. So, legends, make it a fantastic FriYAY. I know you will. And I'm ridiculously stoked to be right back here with you in 4 hours and 5 minutes. And enjoy your outro jingle. Smoochies.
It's a Fantastic FriYAY Morning with the JWV Card Club.
Right back at you, Patrick.
In the studio, sleeves rolled up, ready to rip into that spicy water magic. We're cracking wax, stacking packs, and chasing them hits like a squirrel chasing a Dr. Pepper truck. Julio's watching, the legends are here. And if you thought your Friday couldn't get better,
well, Brost, you were wrong.
FriYAY, Card Club vibe all day.
Welcome to the show, you absolute legends.
It's Fantastic FriYAY. Let's get to ripping, chasing and waxing nostalgic.
Mil gracias, Lupe. Smacking that resub button for the 3rd month. Mucho aprecio, amiga. FriYAY. Card Club vibes. All day.
Welcome to the show, you absolute legends. It's Fantastic FriYAY.
let's get to ripping, chasing and waxing nostalgic.
Patrick Richardson, my brother from another mother, you have a fantastic FriYAY, my dude. And how about some soundboard Olympics?
Did we miss Baywatch?
You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
When I was tasting you, brother, I found you to be not so bad at all.
And I'm inviting you to come see me and to get it straightened out all in one night, yeah.
Oh my.
After I beat you and satisfy all the Hulkamaniacs, I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob.
Oh, wow.
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Come out, Greg. Easy now, fuzzy little man Peach.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
I am humble in general. I've got the style and profile like never before. Let me go on record as telling the whole world to be the man. You gotta beat the man. And I'm saying, I got that Ric Flair. Woo! I got that Ric Flair.
Come out, Greg.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. You know it, Richard, my Pacific Northwest pal.
Oh, yeah.
T-Dub, thank you so much, my man. I appreciate the kind words. Kevin O'Brien, have a magnificent day, my dude. Thank you all so damn much for starting the day the right way. Big hugs. Firm handshakes all around. Make it a wonderful Friday, and we'll see you back here in 4 hours and 2 minutes on Whatnot. And folks, if you miss us on Whatnot this afternoon, we will be back in this capacity. All 5 channels, same junk time, same junk channel, between 8 and 8:30 p.m. this evening, Central Standard Time. So I hope to see you then. Scotty 2 Hottie Kuniko, have a wonderful remainder of your morning, my man. Travis Elliott, you know it, brother. My Pacific Northwest pal, Richard. Ryan Kopka, thank you for spending the morning with us. Joshua, thank you. Ernie Larson, thank you. And folks, we made it up to 42,000 likes in here today. That is an astonishing number of likes. Thank you so damn much for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. T-Dub, yes, we will have singles on Whatnot this afternoon. You betcha. A ton of them, by the way. Dan T, the Whatnot is the very same username as it is right here on TikTok, my man. And fun fact, our username is the same on every single platform, everywhere. So if you want to find us on Instagram or X or Kick or YouTube or Twitch or TikTok or Facebook, you got options. Thank you for asking, Dan. All right, my friends, make it a wonderful Friday, and we'll see you back here in just a little bit. Bye-bye.